Hello. Today we're going to go over Daemon, one of the DPS classes in the game. Alright, here's Daemon, a stealthy precision fighter with high damage and good escape capabilities. Alright, we'll show these off later, but he's got two supers. Shadow Strike, dash between nearby enemies, rapidly striking them for a percentage of their max life as damage. And then Deathmark grants extra damage against your marked target. If you kill them, you can cast this again within 5 seconds for free. Alright, his abilities. He's got a 4-hit combo Graffiti Blade. Slice through enemies with speed and finesse. Go ahead and get off of our board. So it's basically this. Okay, so it's a 5-hit, but it's a 4-hit, technically. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do attacks in the air. You can ground pound by holding it, and that will knock your opponents over if you can land it. Evade. Dodge out of harm's way costs stamina. Just a standard evade. Parry while standing still. Deflects an enemy's attack when well timed. Parry. 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 Wall jump. You can press space again in air near a wall. Boosts off wall for extra height, but it costs stamina. So for instance, if you needed to get up on a wall like this and you can't jump, you can jump up. Boom. Jump. Bam! Jump. Bam! Alright, let's move into specials. Shift. Surge forward quickly pressing selected button. I say that because my buttons are different than everybody else's. While shifting to exit with a powerful spin attack. Shift. It's a long dash. 10-second cooldown. While you're shifting, you can also press basic attack, and you'll stop and come out with the spin. Boom. We'll go ahead and shift through the target. It doesn't do any damage, so you have to stop it to do damage. Alright, stealth/sleep. Enter stealth for a short time. While stealth, press Q again, or said button, to sleep an enemy. Stealth is broken if hit, attacking, or mounting. You can go to stealth for quite some time. You'll see a timer in the lower right above the stealth button, the Q button. Takes a while. You can go over to somebody and make him sleep. Boom. Now he's sleeping. Any damage caused will wake the target. Next ability. Shuriken. Slow enemies and drain their health over time. Go ahead and target him. Boom. Draining some health. Not a very long snare. But it does slow him. You get 3 of them. Each one has a 11-second cooldown to recharge. Alright, we have Shadow Strike selected. Again, dashing between nearby enemy fighters, rapidly striking them for a percentage of their max life as damage. So it's a percentage. So if it did 50% damage per hit, and somebody had 10 health and somebody had 1,000 health, the 10 health person is going to take 5 damage, and the 1,000 health is going to take 500 damage, because it's a percent, right? It's not a flat damage rate. Alright, we'll go ahead and pop it right here in front of these guys. Boom. Took both of them down to almost half. Let's tear it up. Alright, we're going to use Deathmark. Grants extra damage against your marked target. If you kill them, you can cast this again within 5 seconds for free. Alright, let's see how many combos it takes to kill him. 1 combo. 2 combos. He's down to 2 bars. Okay, 4th hit. Kills him. We'll go ahead and mark him.
Yes, tag him up.
Almost kills him. We didn't kill him in time, so we can't cast it again. All right, next we'll look at the mods that he's got for customizing different kinds of builds. Typically the mods, you'll have 3 to 4 mods that specialize each one of your abilities, and there'll be a couple defaults. We'll look at the sleep effect ones first. After effects, slept enemies are silenced for 2 seconds upon waking up. Increases sleep duration by 2 seconds. Next we'll look at shift strike, damage increased by 15%. Successfully hitting an enemy with shift strike grants a 50 HP shield for 1.5 seconds. Increases shift strike dash range by 50%. Now we'll look at the shuriken. Increases shuriken slow duration by 2 seconds. Increases shuriken bleed duration by 2 seconds. And then it increases shuriken range by 33 seconds. Or 33%. We'll look at the stealth. Stealth no longer has a time limit. Increase stealth movement speed bonus by 20%. Increases the damage bonus of the first attack out of stealth by 30%. And each successful basic attack reduces the cooldown of stealth by 0.3 seconds. Then there's mods for the Deathmark. Enemies affected by Deathmark receive 50% reduced healing. Increased Deathmark duration by 2.5 seconds. And we've got 2 mods for Shadow Strike. Increase Shadow Strike damage by 2% of the target's maximum health on each hit. Increase Shadow Strike slow effect by 20%. Then there's some combat ones. Increased basic attack damage by 7.5%. Each successful basic attack grants 10 HP. Then you can also increase your base health by 100 HP. And you can increase your base movement speed by 10%. So there's a lot of different variation in here on what you want to do for this character. Again, you can save up to 3 different builds per character. And then lastly, let's go check out some emotes. All right, Painter's Touch, standard. That's what you start with. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And you got a bow, or a bow. Bow, bow, bow. Top rock. This is a breakdancing move. It needs to be because it's up rock, top rock. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pretty dope. Oh, I like how it says perfectly he's playing DDR. That's funny. And then for those of you that are curious, here is his bio. Country, USA. Birthplace, New York. Life packs punches. And native New Yorker Daemon John Banks took a lot of hits. Raised alone by a loving and artistic mom, Daemon's childhood would abandon him when his mother died from corporate complications. Under the new name Daemon, graffiti would be his guide, while the system would relentlessly oppose him, but the fight would give him purpose. He would become a gifted coder and master of martial arts, and would seek retribution against a system and corporate society that failed him. He would form a gang of digital misfits called the Bleeding Edge, and unleash the biggest corporate data breach in history. He had his taste of revenge and now seeks redemption as he builds an army of the augmented amidst the underworld fighting circuits. So, all in all, he's a really cool damage character. He's very newbie friendly, but he's also kind of complicated. Any character in the game seems to be like when you understand the game and you begin to become past noob tier, you can figure out how each character is really supposed to play. I play a lot of healers, and this is the one character that, when played right and hunts down the healers, really makes my life super difficult. I can typically avoid almost anybody else and play safe, but when there's a Daemon in the match going for me the entire time, it is very hard for me to keep my team healed. Again, teammates, you got to peel off of your healers. Come on, get with it. Anyways, stay tuned. I have more videos coming out on all the characters. I'll have links in the description below. I also stream daily on twitch.tv/SlyGumbi between the late night hours of 8 p.m. till about 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's West Coast United States. You can follow me on Twitter @SlyGumbi for news, updates, goofiness. The game launches on March 24th. We will be doing quite a bit of this throughout the next couple months, or indefinitely. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not super competitive and not top tier by any means. It is fun, but I might get shamed away in the long run, as I did with Overwatch, from team comps versus casual players, right? But it is a super sweet, awesome game. I love it. It's fun. And I'll have some more content soon. Stay tuned. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.